Hi guys, welcome to another budgeting with me. Today we're gonna go over what I spent in the month of July and what my plans are for August. So as you can see here, I updated my budgeting sheet. It's effectively the same, just the order and colors have changed, and I feel like this is just a little bit more streamlined, so let's get started. So the starting balance in my checking account on the variable side, and that's where I do most of my spending, this actually changed because, you know, I do these budgets a little bit earlier than the month start. So the beginning of last month, it ended up being $2,007. And then how much I paid myself into this account for spending was actually a little bit lower, so $758. And then on the fixed checking account, which is effectively a sinking fund for all my household and car related expenses, the starting balance in that account was $4,255, and then the salary or whatever I pay myself for that account stayed the same, so $1,925. So back to the variable checking. Other money that I made was $46 because I ended up selling some books and other things I had around the house on eBay. So that's that. And then these expenses are going to change. So this is going to change as well as the numbers at the top. So let's figure that out. So electricity ended up costing me $34. Internet was the same at $50, as you can see there. My cell phone bill stayed the same, and then my subscriptions, I thought I had to pay an extra $4, but I ended up paying that in the previous month, so it was just $20. And then groceries, I went over groceries. Yeah, like, it's okay though. It was $339 for groceries, and you'll see in my August budget that I actually ended up increasing my grocery budget because I just ended up spending a lot of money on food, which is okay. And then gas actually came under because I finally figured out how to drive my hybrid car to like maximize the, what's the word? The mileage or the, I can't think of the word, but it's helping so that my gas bill is lower. So $112 for gas. I don't have to fill up again until August, so we're good there. And then in terms of wellness, I ended up spending a little bit more. So for the $43 was for this is omega-3s and vitamin D. That's what I always get every couple months. They're like little packets. They're pretty nice. But then I ended up wanting to try some magnesium because it's supposed to help with relaxation, calmness, sleep, and like muscle relaxation, because like my back has been a little bit sore / tense at nighttime. So I bought some magnesium. This one is from Moon Juice, and this I got on Sephora. It had like a $10 off. Even my points were $10 off, so it was a little bit cheaper than the $40. It ended up costing me $30, but I don't know that it's particularly helpful. I've used it for a week now, and I don't know. It seems to not be doing anything, but I'm gonna give it, actually I might just finish the bottle, but like I won't be repurchasing, so we'll see. And fortunately, at least one good thing about the Sephora order is that I was able to get a bunch of little sample sizes with my points that I'm gonna be using on my vacation, which I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit more about in the upcoming weeks. So that's that for a wellness thing. So that ended up costing me $73 for the magnesium and the vitamin D / omega-3s. And then homeware, I ended up having to restock on like, I don't know, like house stuff like Drain Unclogger, Cottonelle Wipes, like things like that. I normally put it in the groceries, but like as you can see, my grocery bill was already high enough, so I was like, I need to separate this out. So that, and then I have been buying flowers for my home, like actually for a few months now, and they're like all over the place. You may or may not be able to see them, but I decided to just like separate that out because once again, it was also in my grocery bills, and then it makes my grocery bill like higher than it needs to be. So it's just nicer to like get a better picture of like what's actually groceries and like what's not. So anyway, $77 for like all those things. And then movies, I did go to see Thor, but it was a little bit more expensive, and it was like $8. It was the IMAX version, so that's probably why. And then hygiene, I brought what I expected to buy, the toothbrush heads for my electric toothbrush, but they ended up costing more because, once again, inflation. So yeah. Other things that I ended up buying that I didn't put on my budget previously were shipping costs for all the things that I sold. Ended up costing me $14. And then I bought the tickets for the Scottish festival that cost $20. And I'm going to be going to that this month, so effectively August. And then I just bought yesterday a couple more books because I finished the books that I bought last month. So those books cost $47, which is a little bit more than I want to pay for books, but like, it's okay. I normally like sell the books after I read them because I don't want them cluttering up my house. And then nails. So once again, because I'm going on vacation, so I plan to go, I have a little over 2 weeks off for this vacation. I'm going to the Middle East and Europe. And I'll talk more about like the vacation in my reset video because I don't want to be here forever. But anyway, I wanted to get my nails done, so I ended up getting these Gel-X full gel tips, and I bought the clear ones a few months ago, if you didn't already know, from my previous like staycation. But these ones are colored, which is nice. It's just like one step, like you don't have to put polish on it. And they're shorter, so I feel like they'll be more functional. My other nails were like, they were nice because I was doing a staycation, but like if I want to be out and about, like when I'm on vacation, like I'm pretty hands-on in terms of like doing things, like getting from place to place. It's pretty busy, so I think these will be nice because they're shorter. So when I do my vacation prep, I'll like let you guys see how these turn out. And that ended up costing me $16, which isn't bad. There are, let's see, 150 pieces in here, so you can probably get several manicures from it. Although I don't use all of the nails, like I only use like, I think like 3 sizes out of this entire thing. So that's that. And then electronics. I wanted to get a new lens for my camera, which is what I'm recording on for vacation, because the lens that I have previously, it does not autofocus because it's not from the same brand. Like I have a Olympus camera, but you can use other brand lenses on there. So I had a Panasonic lens previously, but it does not autofocus, and I wanted to vlog on my vacation, which hopefully I'm able to do that because I'm always like nervous about like recording myself. And I also like being in the moment, but I think it'll be fun to like bring you guys along on this vacation because it's gonna be amazing. I already know it. But anywho, so I bought a lens for the camera, but it's like the wrong lens because I wasn't paying attention to the specifications. So I'm gonna have to go and buy the correct lens, but I can't return the lens that I already have. So I think I'm gonna end up selling the old version of this lens that I had. But anyway, that cost me $254. So quite the expense. And then on the fixed checking account side, the only thing I had to pay was my car loan, so that's there. So let's just go over the July overview. I ended up getting $2,729 of income and spending $2,814. So you can see the breakdown there: bills, lifestyle, extras, and then this gives you the percentages there. But because I ended up spending more than I brought in, I did not actually save any money. I just like used money that I already had. As you guys can see, I always keep money in my account. So this is a sinking fund, so that's the purpose. But I also keep like at least $1,000 in my variable checking for like unexpected things that come up. So that was July. It was okay. I don't think I did too bad. Like I don't feel like this is a ton of money. I also did start getting like tickets, flights, events, booking for my vacation, but I actually, as I mentioned before, use a separate account for that. So I will talk about how much I spent to get ready for my vacation in the reset video. But yeah, that's it for July. Let's move on to August. Okay, so far I'm expecting my variable checking account starting balance to be $1,936, and then my fixed checking account balance is $4,544, and then my salary is, I'm just copying the last salary amount that I have from last time. It may or may not be a little bit more, but we will see when I do the next budget. So 758, and then I don't know if I'm gonna get any extra income. I do have things listed on eBay, etc., but we'll see what happens. And then the salary for the fixed checking account is going to be the same thing that it always is. I put a set amount in every month, and that covers my bills for these bills here. It covers these bills, like how much they cost on a monthly, yearly, whatever basis. And then for the variable side of my checking account, I am budgeting the usual $50 for internet. Electricity actually went up. I got the bill. Last month it was like 30 something dollars, but this month it went up to $95, which I'm not too keen on. I know that I've been using like the air more because it's been really hot, and I was having some issues with my fridge, so I bought like a mini replacement fridge. So I have like 2 fridges for a moment in time. So we'll see what it is next month. Hopefully less, because yeah. Next up, cell phone is the usual $70. Subscriptions $20. Groceries, I'm bumping that up to $3.50. Gas, I have $1.50. And wellness, I booked a spa day. I'm gonna get a massage, but this place also like allows you to use the sauna before, which is really nice, and then you get like frozen grapes and stuff. So that's gonna be a good day. But anyway, with tip for the massage, I think it's $175, and then homeware is gonna be $20 for flowers. That's about how much it costs. I usually go to Trader Joe's. Anytime I go to Trader Joe's, I try to pick up some flowers, and I have about 3 vases around my house, so that normally fills all of them. And the good thing about the flowers, depending on the flowers actually, that they can last like literally a month and still look decent somehow. So it's a pretty good investment if you like flowers. I find them to be like calming and kind of like antidepressants, because it reminds me of nature and like being outside, and I really like that. So yeah. And then my friend is supposed to be coming into town, so if that happens I'll probably end up eating out. So $50 there. And then I want to get some more books for the following month. So September, I'm gonna get a couple books that I can read on vacation. So the books that I have in mind cost less, thankfully, so around $20. And then in terms of fixed expenses, I'm gonna have to pay a little bit more than usual this month. So under home taxes and fees, I have to pay $1,183, and then my car loan is the same at $1,650. So that is that for August. But let's go over the general overview. So income is going to be $2,683. Spending is very high because of that added $1,000 bill, but that's okay. That's why the sinking fund is there. So $3,833 in spending, and as you can see, like the majority of it is for bills. So I'm actually going to be using $1,150 of my money that's already in my checking account. So that is the overview for August and what I spent in July. How are you guys feeling about August? Like I feel like this time of year usually means like fall is coming, which means that winter is coming, which is never a good thing, but I'm like holding on to dear life for the rest of summer. So let me know what you guys think, or what you have planned for the rest of the year or for the month of August. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.